So please welcome to the stage from San Diego, California, Portfolium.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adam Markowitz. I'm the founder and CEO at Portfolium, and we're changing the way college students enter the workforce. Roughly 2 million students in the US will graduate from college next month and attempt to enter the workforce. But 60% of employers say they can't find the skills they're looking for in these graduates. And this entry-level skills gap results in more than half of all recent graduates being unemployed or underemployed. And that is a massive problem. But I don't think there's a skills gap at all. And I'll repeat it. I don't think there's an entry-level skills gap in this country. This is the highest educated generation in history that's grown up in the digital age with access to unlimited information literally at their fingertips. So if it's not a skills gap, what is it? It's a data gap. 60% of employers can't find the skills they're looking for because there's nowhere for them to go and actually see all of the skills that students are acquiring. You might think LinkedIn, but less than 13% of millennials actively use LinkedIn. And the average age of a LinkedIn user is still over 46 years old. Now, the number one reason students don't use it is because they don't have any professional experience. But what do students have? That's the most ironic part. They have work samples, projects, papers, presentations. 85 years of research says that work samples are the number one indicator of job performance, above GPA, above what school you went to, even above professional references. So this is the data gap. We still hire students today based on their major and their GPA, when we could be and we should be hiring students based on what they've done and what they can do, the items on the left. Together, these items represent the talent currency of the modern era, and they represent the core of the Portfolium network. On Portfolium, students demonstrate directly to employers all of the work that they've done and the skills they've acquired throughout their academic journey in these portable, permanent learning profiles of record, allowing us to match millions of students with tens of thousands of employers on a level that was never possible before. This is the new talent currency for students. Here's how it works. Portfolium partners with the university and provides every single student with a free verified e-portfolio. The students upload their work, their skills are proven, indexed, and then made searchable by employers at scale. It's that simple. Stand by. Over the last 2 years, Portfolium has partnered with over 150 universities to provide these verified e-portfolios to more than 3 million students, almost 15% of all college students in the country. Now, why do employers care? Despite the fact that $4 billion a year is spent by corporations recruiting 19 million students in the US, campus recruiting itself has severely lagged behind the recruitment technology revolution. But not anymore. Today, for the first time ever, employers could search for students with specific skill sets that match the competency profiles of their open positions. We just launched this product earlier this year, and we are strategically serving key early customers in a number of verticals. In fact, today I'm excited to announce that Oracle will be replacing their LinkedIn licenses with Portfolium licenses for their campus recruiters beginning in June. And over the next few months, Portfolium's partner career centers will be providing 15,000 employers with trial access to their campus's network to begin recruiting their students on Portfolium. All of this traction is due to the tireless efforts of our amazing team at Portfolium. Our investors, advisors, and management team have experience in higher education, recruitment software technology, and includes some of the earliest employees at Facebook, LinkedIn, and theladders.com. Now, Portfolium is not a job board. It's not just an e-portfolio network. It's a powerful tool that's changing the way millions of students market themselves to employers and changing the way tens of thousands of employers recruit entry-level talent. Now, I know it's the most overused word in the book, but I really do define that as disruption, and I really think that's the only way to address this entry-level skills gap. Thank you.
Right on.
Is that Gary Vee on the slide?
Did you just throw a Gary Vee slide in?
I might have.
He's not even on the panel. That's pandering.
Last year, apparently, he was.
Hey, does your platform give an opportunity to feature crappy jobs that you've had along the way? I mean, there was a guy on the internet, on Twitter a couple days ago who was saying, like, look, college students, this restaurant experience is not impressing me. And yet, when we hire, I won't hire you unless you've had a tipping or a service or some other shitty job along the way. Is there an opportunity to feature that kind of stuff in your platform?
Of course. So it's not just what you do in the classroom, literally outside the classroom as well, from extracurriculars to part-time jobs to athletics. All these things tell a story about a person, match the culture of my company. I still put my restaurant experience on my resume, even recently, because it says a lot about what I've done and the skills I acquired and what I want to do.
Great.
How do you charge? What's your business model?
Sure. So we actually charge universities to gain access to dashboards and analytics about what their students are doing, the skills they're showcasing. On the other side, what employers are searching for and really identifying that skills gap. But the real bread and butter, we charge, just like LinkedIn, employers to use it as a recruiting platform.
What's the run rate today?
The run rate? We're at 30K MRR right now.
30K MMR.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 90% of that is from the university partnerships, which again is not the bulk of our revenue long term.
Was this born of a personal experience of yours?
Yeah. So I started at UCSD in the dorms in 2004 when Facebook had launched, and that's a really interesting time to be a freshman in the dorms, seeing everyone get really comfortable sharing all their social activity online. That's kind of the first light bulb moment. But I actually, 4 years later, landed a job working on the space shuttle program by bringing a paper portfolio into my job interviews. I just stapled photographs of the different engineering projects I worked on to the back of my resume. That was the first Portfolium profile.
I love it because when I was hiring at Birchbox, you could ask someone, tell me a story when you did this. If someone took out their iPad or some actual examples of work, like that was the best. So can you see this extending beyond just post-college first job, but also to later career?
Definitely. So even when we first launched to our first campus, UC San Diego, we had students who were previously denied opportunities due to average GPAs, but then they were able to show how passionate they were in everything they did, and then they started landing these jobs, and that helped us secure a lot more university partnerships really quickly. But now companies are coming to us and saying, after we hire a student, we want to bring their portfolio with them and use a private version for talent management within our own company and see all the skills that our employees are acquiring.
Right on, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.